Okay, a couple little things before we get started. I switched Bowser from a heavyweight to a middleweight because collisions between cards aren't really a thing in the battle mode. And also something that I noticed that didn't hit the rule book is if you lose a balloon outside of your activation, you are immune to hazards, and you can't have another balloon popped until your next activation. So somebody just can't keep hitting you before you have another activation. So we're going to get started. Now, Bowser has pole position, and he's going to go first in Gear 1. Gear 1, Bowser Gear 1. I'm going to use one hand in this, so it's going to be quick and dirty because I don't want to be here all day filming this. I might even go down to only having one balloon. So the first thing Bowser's going to do is he's going to do a hard turn. Hard turn in Gear 1 is going to give him a shift result. He is in a middleweight cart, which means 5 gear dice. And roll. I'm going to... No, he's going to keep all that. Because the spin isn't terrible. He is going to use the shift result on the template to cancel this. He is going to gain 1 coin. I got some coins somewhere. He's going to gain a coin. Doink. And he is going to shift up to Gear 2 and cancel the... Shift up to Gear 2 and cancel the hazard. So he will be Gear 2. I'm trying to keep the phone and my hand in kind of the same spot. And then he's going to spin at the end, so he's going to officially gain 1 hazard. So I'll give him the hazard now. So he's going to move to the end of this template and then turn up to 90 degrees. I usually like to hold the template down with 2 hands and then move, but we're just going to do this quick and dirty because I only have 1 hand. So there's that. And then he's going to turn. He's going to turn facing that way up to 90 degrees. He's going to keep his balloons with him. Now, Bowser has 3 coins. What can you do with 3 coins? You can spend them to do a boost. So he is going to find the short template. And then he's going to ignore the icons on the template and then move to the end of the template. What's that let Bowser do? That lets Bowser draw an item, first item of the game. Now remember, in the battle mode there are no rare items in the deck, so Bowser will draw, which Waluigi wouldn't know, but Bowser has a mushroom. And mushrooms you can move a short before or after your activation, or you may do a ram attack with them. So I'm going to hold on to that mushroom. In battle mode, you're not supposed to go backwards and forwards through a gate, but we're going to see how that goes. This is the first time I've actually played battle mode, so we're going to have some fun. So Waluigi is going to do a heart as well. So he's going to use the template upside down like so. He is in first gear, so he's going to gain a shift result. He's going to roll 6 dice. He does not like this garbage, so he's going to take a hazard to roll these ones again. Okay, that's not terrible. So he is going to use the shift result on the template to cancel this hazard. That hazard here, shift on the template. He's going to keep the spin, which is going to gain him a hazard. He's up 2. So I'm going to put this hazard on top of this spin because you can't use these shift results to cancel that hazard. He's going to shift up to Gear 2 with these 2 shift results, which is Gear 2. And then he's going to cancel his hazard, doink, with this shift. And then he is going to gain a coin with that right there, the last shift. Then the spin at the end is going to gain the hazard. So he's going to move. He's actually going to gain a coin when he moves. Go to the end of the template best he can. Gain the coin. He is not going to use his coins to boost because he'll be over here and then it'll be harder to get out of there. So that's Gear 1. Gear 2, Bowser goes. Bowser's going to do another hard in Gear 2. He's trying to get in the game. So he's going to hard over here. This Coin is on this template, so as long as he doesn't do a slide, he'll gain it. He's in gear 2, so he's not going to gain any hazards or shift results. I'm going to roll these dice. These aren't great dice, so he's going to gain a hazard. He's at 2. To re-roll all that crap. Okay, much better. So he is going to spend 2 shifts to get rid of the shifts on his dashboard. He's going to spend these 2 to shift up and cancel the hazard you get from shifting up. So let's do that. Remove these 2 hazards. Shift up to 3 and cancel the hazard for that. He's got 1 shift left, which he's going to use to gain a coin. When he does his movement, he's going to gain this coin. As I bumped it a little bit. Oh well. It is what it is. One hand is hard to do. So now he's back to 2 coins. He moved his template. Now, back to Waluigi. Waluigi is going to do a turn. See how I have my templates laid out? If I pick up a template, that's the one I'm going to use. So, turn in gear 2 is trying to line it up with one hand. Put them right here. So a turn in gear 2 gets him no hazards and no shift results. So he's going to roll his dice. He got 6. He's going to roll them over here. That is a bunch of garbage. The slide isn't terrible officially, but I'm going to take a hazard back to 2 to re-roll everything that isn't that shift. Much better. So, okay. So we're going to use these 2 shifts to cancel these 2 hazards. Get those out of the way. Then I'm going to shift up to gear 3 and cancel the hazard with these 2. So I'm at 3. Then I'm going to use these 2 to gain coins. Coins are way over here. Now it's 6 coins, which is excellent. So he's going to move to the end of the template. Gain an item as soon as he touches the template. The item is a bomb. Bombs are useful, but not when Bowser's that close. I'm not going to boost. I'm going to stay there. Now we're in gear 3. Bowser's first. Bowser looks like he's pretty close to the edge of that, so he's going to have to get out of the way. He is in gear 3, so he could swerve, he could veer. Let's say veer. He's going to veer out of the way. Picked up the template. That's my template. That's how it works. Veer is going to go like so. Oops. The coin is not on the template. Just trying to line it up best I can. The back of this neoprene mat is pretty sticky. So he is in gear 3. So there's his gear 3. He is not going to gain anything from this template. He's going to roll dice. He does not want to roll a slide. Slide would not be good. Put him right into that piece of concrete. Okay, I'm going to take 1 hazard to re-roll that. So re-roll these 2 with 1 hazard. There's my hazard. And the slide I don't want. So I'm going to cancel the slide with this shift. Doink. I am going to shift up to 4 with these 2. And cancel. This shifts up to 4 and cancels the hazard. So I'm in gear 4. And then with this one, I am going to gain a coin. So he's up to 3 coins. And I put the coins way over there. Okay, so when he moves to the end of the template, he's going to collect that coin as well. And he is right by... He's like that. So he's going to spend 3 of his coins. The one he got and 2 others to boost. Because boosting is fun. This might not be the greatest idea. And here's his boost. It's going to get him another item. So when he boosts, he has to decide if he wants to keep his item or get rid of it. He is going to get rid of it. He could have used it. Ooh, this might not be good. Might not be good because... Oh, that's very close. I don't think he can avoid that. I think he has made a bad decision. Okay. He's going to discard that and draw a triple banana. Now that I've seen this top card, put it back in the middle. He is going to spend 1 coin to deploy that as spinning armor. So now I have to get bananas from the thingy. I got a whole bunch of stuff in here. And one thing I forgot to do is bring his balloons with him. Balloon. I'll forget to do that all game. Here's your balloons here. Oops. Okay, so he's got his balloon armor. He's ready to roll. Now, Waluigi's got this bomb. He sees Bowser right there, but Bowser looks like he's going to hit that solid object and face a random direction. So, let's see. He is going to do a hard turn. I think a hard looks nice. Hopefully it doesn't put me anything terrible. A hard turn in Gear 3 gains him a hazard, so he's going to gain that hazard. Doink. Then he's going to move to the end of the template. Or he's going to roll his shift dice and then move. Let me put these templates back where they belong, so I don't... Always put your templates back where they belong. Here's the dice. He rolls them. That isn't terrible. He's going to use this shift to cancel that hazard there. He's going to use this shift to cancel the hazard on his board. He's got 3 shifts left. He will shift up to Gear 4 and cancel the hazard with 2 of those. And he's got 1 left. He will gain a coin. Start using these coins. He's going to move the end of the template. Gain this coin. Now I got a crap ton of coins. We will see what happens. Bowser starts Gear 4. Looks like he's going to hit that. Let's see. The only thing he can do in Gear 4, maybe he'll try a swerve. A swerve doesn't look like it's going to help, but he'll attempt it. So the template happens before the notch where the slide would be, so I think he's just going to hit this. So let's not choose a swerve. Let's just choose... Well, I already picked it up, so I'm doing it. So, swerve gains him a hazard. Doink. Then, he is going to move forward along this template. Actually, he's going to roll dice first. Roll his 5 shift dice. I try to not roll on the board. Oh, not the greatest thing ever. He is going to gain a hazard to re-roll these dice. They're all shifts, so he's going to use 3 of these shifts to cancel these 3 shifts, and 2 others to shift up to Gear 5. The reason why he chose a middleweight cart is you can have Gear 5, and Waluigi and his lightweight can only go to Gear 4, so he'll get an extra activation. So he's going to hit this template, or he's going to hit this solid object, but he's not going to gain any hazard from it. He's just going to hit it. Let me pause this for a second. Okay. Now, he's going to move forward a little bit, and he's going to face a random direction. He is not wiping out, spinning out, anything like that. He's just going to face a random direction at the point of impact. He's going to be facing this die. So the die is facing more that way. So, luckily for Bowser, he is going to be facing... Here's the point of impact. Let me move this crap out of the way for a second. Center of his car at the point of impact is about there. Keeping his armor. So move coins around. He keeps his armor. Here's his balloons unpopped. Okay. He had a collision, so he can't attack with his item, or he would be able to multi-launch or multi-drop his item. He can't do that. So Waluigi is on his final activation because he can't go to Gear 5. So he's going to try to get the hell out of there. So move these back where they were. He is going to do a regular turn. Regular turn. Facing this way. Looks like it's enough. Regular turn in Gear 4. He's going to put that on the... regular turn in Gear 4 is going to gain him a hazard. He's going to gain a hazard. He would like to launch his bomb before he touches that question strip, but that doesn't look like that's going to happen. So... he is going to roll his dice. Get 6 dice because he is a lightweight. Spin isn't terrible. Let's see. Spin isn't terrible, but it really doesn't help very much. He's going to gain a hazard to re-roll these 2 spins, end up with a shift and a hazard. So he's going to spend this shift to cancel that hazard, spend these 2 shifts to cancel both of these hazards, and then he is going to move along the template and see what happens. I'm going to gain 2 coins for these last 2 shifts. I think I did that right. Okay, so I'm going to move to the end of this template. If I gain extra coins, oh well, it's just a playthrough. We'll move to the end of this template, best I can with one hand. Grab this coin. Now I have a buttload of coins. I'm going to lose Waluigi, not me. I'm going to lose this item instead of using it because I would rather get a new item. It is a banana peel. I am going to immediately... I could use it as rear armor, or I could drop it behind me as... You know, I'm going to spend 1 coin and deploy it as rear armor. If I could go get a banana from over here. And here we go. Now I'm sitting on a butt ton of these coins, so I'm going to spend 3 of them to boost.